Hey, what's good with y'all? As everybody knows, Jake dropped the surprise Afro House album. In today's video, I'm just gonna show y'all how to make like an Afro House beat for honestly Nevermind for Jake. I'm finna put y'all on game with how to make melodies for these type of beats and where to get fire drum sounds for that type of genre. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So I started out laying down this simple chord progression with a pad out of my new analog lab bank. I added a little bit of variation to the second part. Then just added some simple effects just to make it a little more analog, a little more warm. This mixer preset right here comes with my first analog lab bank, but basically I just did a little bit of a filter right here and then just added some reverb and some like chorus, flanger, just to make it a little bit more analog. Then I added this counter melody right here. But I felt like I needed to tuck the counter melody more in the background, so that's why I added these effects right here. So now the counter melody sounds like this. I really wanted to keep this melody very simple and very smooth, vibey, so I only added 2 more melodic elements from here on out. The first one was an arcade. These vocal chops really elevated the melody, and I remember like searching for at least 10 minutes to really find the perfect vocal chop. And that's really a thing that is underrated. Like, sound selection is everything. When I make melodies, I spend most of the time just looking for the perfect sounds. Really try to find the perfect sounds that really finna elevate your melodies to a whole nother level. Even if it takes like 5 minutes to just clicking through sounds, like it is worth it at the end of the day. And as the last melodic element of the beat, I added this bass. Very simple. For effects, I just added, high cuts, low cuts, and this competitor from Sound Toys just to warm up and thicken up the bass a little bit. I actually forgot one melodic instrument which I added later on because I felt like the melody kind of lacked a little bit of, a little bit of sharpness, like it was kind of too smooth. So I just added this piano, contact piano, noir, everybody knows about that piano, and then just, added a little bit of verb. The piano is tucked in the back too, it just gives the melody a little bit more fullness. I think when the album dropped, I only listened to it for like 3 days straight. And then just make the drums by ear, like I ain't looked up no tutorial or none. So for drums, I just went to splice and download anything that's out of fire. Normally I wouldn't just splice for drum sounds, but for this genre it kind of worked out very well. Also got some vocal loops, some rises, everything from splice. And then I found these free kits right here, which I found fire. If y'all try to make beats like that too now, but don't have the sounds, hopefully this video makes it a little bit easier for y'all, to get the right drum sounds. But let's finally break down the drums. So I think I started off with this kind of wood block. It's kind of like a dancehall pattern with this little roll right here. Then I added this hat, which really complements the wood block. Also randomize the velocities just to make it a little bit more realistic, a little bit bouncier. To fill up the drum pattern, I added these 2 bongos or congas. With the other drums. And then to really add that extra bounce, I added this very fast hi-hat, which is slowly padding from left to right. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't made any house or any afro house beat before this Drake album, so people who make afro house beats as their main genre might not be impressed, but you know. After that, I just added 2 kicks and this little clap right here, which complements the kick. I added this standard kick. It just goes. And then I layered some of the kicks with a second kick just to get more variety, a little bit more bounce, kind of emphasize the bounce on some kicks. So this clap, which is kind of complementing the snare pattern. And this the whole drum pattern. But what I feel like really elevated this beat is those 2 sound effects right here I added. The first one is this little effect right here. And the second one is this riser and impact, which really, you know, makes this beat interesting to me, because I don't know if that's normal in afro house, but some beats on the Drake album were literally just almost the same melody, no variation, and the same drum pattern 4 minutes straight, no pauses, no arrangement. But with this rise and this other effect, it kind of adds a little bit of variety, made a little bit of variety in the melody, and have this one part where it kind of breaks down a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just to master it quick, simply Q. I actually boost 3dB on the clipper just to make it hit a little harder. I actually have a video dedicated to how I mix my drums and how I master my beats. So yeah, I think it's right here and now. Make sure to check it out if you haven't already. With that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all learned something.
I think I'll throw some songs like usual. I think I'll learn some songs.
Y'all already know what to do. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Or just comment real quick on what videos you want to see next, because that really helps push these videos to people who want to see them. Also, check out my kits. First link in the description. And with all that being said, try around with different genres. Try around making some different shit, you know what I'm saying? Stay blessed.
I'm making a change today. The liquor been taking the pain away. I heard you was giving your chain away. That's kind of like giving your fame away. What's wrong with you? I sit in a box where the owners do. A boss is a role that I've grown into. I love you to death, but I told you the truth. I can't just be what you want. Can't just be what you want. Told you the truth. I can't just be what you want. Can't just be what you want. Yeah, I got one Virgil, got one, and that there's the only 2, man. How many times have I shown and proved, man? How many nights I've been woke, swerving the potholes, not trying to fuck up the wheels on the road, okay? Funny how life goes. He thought he was sick, now we wiping his nose, okay? Soon as you give him your soul, you blow up and they say you're selling your soul, okay? They want my life exposed, they